Hi, my name is Nicholas Condrino, and today I will be interviewing class of 24 tennis player and academic genius, Jaden Vigneri. Today we're going to be talking about tennis, guru, salutatorian, all stuff. Jaden has really been one of my best friends at CBA, and I'm excited for this interview because it really shows both the academic side and the sports side of his CBA career, and I'm sure it's going to be a great interview. And thank you for watching. Hello everyone, I'm here with Jaden Vigneri, classmate and teammate. Jaden, were you expecting to accomplish as much stuff as you did, like salutatorian, tennis team captain, National Honor Society, as you have in your 4 years at CBA?
No, I really wasn't. I was just focused on like passing classes originally because it was during COVID and everything. And I never accomplished any of that in middle school. I never thought that I would. I wasn't even in honors courses, at least until like my 8th grade year. So I wasn't expecting anything like that. I'm super thankful too, and yeah, it's been a fun ride.
Yeah, and let's get more in depth. I know, obviously playing tennis, I saw you freshman year. I was 2-0. Saw you and I was like, all right, let's get 3-0. And then a tree fell down and you beat me pretty badly. But how has tennis shaped your experience at CBA?
Well, first off, it was the tree.
Yeah, it was the
and that was like 30-mile-an-hour winds. I remember that. But tennis has always been like the backbone of everything I've done. I came here because of tennis in part, because I wanted to play on a really nice team. I didn't know we'd get new courts or anything like that. I didn't know I'd be lucky enough to be first singles and captain. But I remember like coming to the open house with Coach Smith, and I remember that was kind of like the final thing. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go here. He seems like a really nice coach. But tennis has always been like the thing I've looked forward to all year. It's a lot of my friends are from tennis. Like I know you, I know the person filming this. I know tennis has pretty much been like been social. It's been achievement. It's been everything. It's been the reason why I've been all across the state with you as well. And we've had a lot of fun times. But tennis has been like probably the thing I'll remember CBA for.
Yeah, and I know like salutatorian, valedictorian, that stuff isn't finalized, but like when did it hit you that like you're top of the class and you can really achieve that?
Actually, my sophomore year, I remember they sent like letters out to like people who get an award or something, and I got one and I was like, okay, I couldn't have gotten something like that, so I threw it out, and my parents weren't there and I didn't have a blazer. So I walk in and then Mr. Noonan comes in and he's like, hey, you have to get an award today, and I was like, and he was like, yeah, it's for general excellence. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? So I didn't really realize it until I was awkwardly walking up there and really tripping over myself to shake the person's hand. But it's been great. I'm probably one of the things I'm the most proud of because I didn't think I'd achieve that. I didn't think that I was that smart, and I still don't. I think it's just a lot of hard work.
Yeah, and obviously you have a balance between academics and sports, but really, you don't really, Guru was the first chance to kind of mold like younger kids and talking, but how has that been?
Guru's been great. I have some really nice kids. I know you're a guru too.
Yeah.
And it's been a lot of fun. I mean, sometimes the groups are a little bit riled up, but that's a lot of fun because that's what I remember Guru for me.
Yeah.
Like I remember kind of joking around, having some fun.
Junior homeroom teachers can release your homeroom. All juniors must report to the theater at this time. All juniors must report to the theater at this time. This is not an optional meeting. All juniors must attend.
Better get to the theater. It's not optional.
All right.
Guru. Yes.
Yeah.
And also, it's a pretty rigorous class.
Yeah. There's a lot of writing involved in it.
There is. We write a lot of summary papers.
Yeah.
We do a lot of that, but it's theology sometimes can be a little bit. I like theology. Don't get me wrong, but it can be a little bit of like, okay, I learned this already. It's a little bit like, why do I have a class for this? So Guru is like kind of a good example of actually like mentoring people, getting that leadership aspect, and I think that's super important for. I mean, anything in the future, especially for like a business degree, which is what I'm looking to get, where you have to like manage people, and I know you're looking to get that too. So it's been great.
Yeah, and it's kind of a breath of fresh air. Like every single time going into that class, it's nice. Obviously with AP classes and stuff like that, it's kind of a reset. And like, if you have to say your 4-year CBA, what's your favorite class?
My favorite class?
Yes.
Oh wow,
it's tough.
That is tough. Probably maybe Doc Gus's AP US History class.
I feel like that's a very, you're going to get hated for that answer.
Yeah, but hold up. There was a good balance, right? There was a balance of work. Like, I don't want to choose a class where we didn't do as much work.
Yes.
But like, he was a good teacher. Most of us got pretty good grades because he gave us a lot of extra credit. And we had a lot to do, but like I actually found US history interesting. So I liked it. Either that or psych, probably.
Yeah. And let's, one last question. Obviously, you know, your 4 years, can you believe it's like over? Like we're in the home stretch.
No.
We have 2 months of school left, graduation's right around the corner, tennis season's in a week. After that it goes by fast. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I can't really believe it, and it's kind of crazy too because we have such a long season coming up with so many tournaments and everything. It feels like there's like another year between graduation, but really there's only a few months. So it's crazy. It hasn't hit me. Like I'm just going to school like I always have, and just taking tests like to try and prevent senioritis.
Yeah. And about tennis, one more follow-up. What are your expectations for the season?
For the season?
Yeah.
I think we're going to be very good. We have a really good freshman coming in. He has a lot of pressure on him, but I think that he's a very good player. And I remember being a freshman and coming in, and I wasn't at his level, but I remember playing first. I was like really stressed out and really nervous. But I think if he's able to manage the stress and we're able to play as well as we did last season, I think that we could be ranked in the state. I think we could win the short conference. I think that's the first year where those things are actual, like realistic possibilities. And I think that you'll be a very strong doubles player.
Yeah, it's too bad we don't have Francesco Centro, obviously.
It is.
We're now the seniors that have to mold everything.
Yeah, and the guy, Zach Coop, behind the camera right here, he really misses Francesco.